we are tracking some very active weather coming our way. It's going to be a little bit of a messy middle to end of the week. But for now, if you have anything that you need to get before that winter storm makes its way into the area, we've still got some pretty quiet weather in store for us throughout the remainder of the evening. This is a quick look at your camera at Poplar Bluff. Again, we've got a little bit of cloud cover out there, but for the most part, again, not seeing a whole lot of activity. And my goodness, temperatures are very warm, 60 degrees right now in Poplar Bluff. Radar is showing some very light rain showers starting to make their way into the area, maybe starting off into far southeastern Missouri and then extending up towards Jefferson County in southern Illinois. At this point, again, if you still need to get out and about, may want to take the umbrella with you if you're getting out late tonight and into early tomorrow morning. But as far as the winter weather, it's not too bad right now. Again, temperatures are very warm as we kick off February. Some of us are still in the 60s right now, 60 in Cape Girardeau along with Marion and Paducah, Sexton coming in at 61 degrees. So again, time to take advantage of that if you need to get out and about. Tonight, the chance for showers is going to continue to ramp up. And then it's as we get into tomorrow that things start to get a little sticky as we start to get into the second half of the day. So widespread rain is going to ramp up late tonight and into tomorrow, eventually transitioning into a wintry mix. And then by Thursday, we're going to be tracking quite a bit of a mess. If you don't have to get out and about on Thursday, that's the day that we would recommend that you just stay put, stay home, or work from home if you can. Again, a lot to talk about. The whole area has been upgraded. So yesterday we were under that winter storm watch. We have now been upgraded to this bright pink color that you really see extending through a good portion of the country. It goes all the way back down into Texas. Again, that's a winter storm warning that's in place from Wednesday into very early on Friday morning. So really going to be a Wednesday night, Thursday event as we move through the next couple of days. So again, here's what we're talking about. We are going to be tracking a front that's going to be slowly making its way through the area as we start to shift through tomorrow. So tomorrow morning, we're kicking off the day again with widespread rain. While it's going to be a little bit of a mess, you won't have to deal with the winter weather just yet. It's not until we start to get into the afternoon that we start to see some of those colder temperatures filtering in. So Mount Vernon at about 2 o'clock tipping down into the low 30s. So some of our northern counties going to be picking up a little bit of that freezing rain first. From there, that's going to continue to spread to the southeast as we shift again into Thursday morning. There looks like there's a little bit of a brief lull by Wednesday night, which would be great for road crews, helping them getting a break in there to treat some of those roads before we start to see the activity ramping back up early Thursday morning. So all of this pink that you see showing up here about 3 a.m. Thursday morning, again, a freezing rain and sleet mix while folks off into western Kentucky still dealing with a little bit of rain. And then you start to see some of this blue creeping in, some of that snow making its way into some of our northern counties. Again, that's going to continue to spread through the area, with leaving many of us with a sleet and snow mess, while folks off into western Kentucky and back off into the Boot Heel and southeastern Missouri may be picking up a little bit more ice. So here's what we're thinking right now. Again, the highest chance for ice, which would mean, again, down tree limbs, power outages, and things like that are going to be off into western Kentucky, back off into the Boot Heel. We're talking about 1/4 of an inch to 1/2 an inch with isolated higher amounts, while back off into southern Illinois, we are expecting a little bit more of a sleet and snow mix. That is, of course, going to be bad for roadways and if you're getting out and traveling, but not as much of a concern for some of those power outages. Now, when you go up further to the north, expecting a little bit more of that snow to mix in, so maybe seeing some higher amounts as far as being able to get out and play in some of that. Storm Track 3 app, of course, going to be great to have on your smartphone. Temperature-wise, it's going to be a big change from today. Again, we were in the 60s today. We're going to continue to dip, eventually back down into the single digits by Friday night and into Saturday. I think by that time, maybe many of us will just kind of want to hide out inside for the weekend. But I do think it's going to be the end of the week, Thursday into Friday, a big concern for kids going to school, folks trying to get to work. So again, if you need anything, now's the time to probably get out and get it. And
then we'll stay tuned to your forecast from there, sounds like.
Yes, definitely. Thank you, JC.